Hi, hello, what is going on? I have something to say. What is the name of that girl? Lily, Lola, Lulu. You know, the girl that says she's trans and she goes to Disney World and do all these outrageous videos. That one. Why is it that, and I don't like controversy within our subculture communities, meaning like the trans community, like we should all stick together, we shouldn't be talking shit about each other. But I would like to highlight the fact that trans women don't act like that. I'm sorry. And most of the time, it comes from YT trans girls that literally have and gain privilege of just looking and being white, regardless of whether or not you are white, are the ones that always does shit like this. I had a friend, and she was cool or whatever, but she thought that she was never beautiful and she couldn't pass, and she pretty much gave up, right? But whenever we went out, people would misgender me more than they misgendered her, right? And she wouldn't try. This girl is good at makeup. This girl is a guru, but she wouldn't try because she just think it's pointless, and she would feel some type of way when people misgender her, which they never really did. But every time I bring up my blackness and that being the reason for people to be so rude, because when I walk into a room, they see my blackness first, she gets offended. Because why are you going into a childlike space, a child space, talking about your transition and shit like that? Freedom to the motherfucking people. Bitch, right now we have no motherfucking freedom. I'm sorry. If you're not black and brown, the freedom doesn't apply to you. Because at the motherfucking end of the motherfucking day, one thing's for certain and two things for sure. They see that person as a white man, still to be feared, still to be treated well, and still has the privilege of a white man. What the fuck is y'all really talking about? Because if it was a black person or a Latino person that did that shit, Latina, they wouldn't be going to Disney World anytime soon. And even a little iffy on the Latina part. Black, 110%. Bitch, I'm over here trying to live in my truth and my purpose and bring what I can to the table and be in areas of life where I feel like my voice and like emphasizes and echoes so people can hear me, and where I belong is sports, and they can't take, and you're doing shit like this, sis. What the fuck is really wrong with you? Like, for real though, like you're making it harder for all of us. Like, and not only you're making it harder for all of us, you're making it harder for black girls. The brown girls, I understand, but you're making it real hard for the black girls, because at the end of the day, people just don't like black transgender women. Period, point blank. Yeah. Because as a white trans person, you pass on all levels. They don't care about what you want to identify as. They see you regardless. Period, point blank. You would still get that respect. Like, I watch all the videos and these people were so apologetic. They were so on it. Let it be a black person. They're gonna be quick, very quick to kick you out. Okay. I can't even go to the gym and train in peace. Like, I can't even work out in my cute little crop top and like in peace. Like, people be looking at me crazy. People be making remarks. People be making comments. Like, I don't feel safe going to the gym. I don't feel safe leaving the gym. Like, I'm an athlete. That's my whole identity, unfortunately. But that's not the only thing I'm good at. So let's get one thing straight for facts. I'm just really motherfucking talented, okay? But y'all white trans girls need to do better. Do very motherfucking better. And you wanna know something I wanna bring to the table too? There was another girl, she's really pretty trans girl. She was talking about her she-cock or whatever. Funny as fuck video, go watch it. But a black girl can't say that same thing and get the accolades, the clout, or the privilege that that white girl got. Not even half the likes. So I'll say this again. Y'all white trans girls need to come really motherfucking correct. Because whatever the fuck you do is affecting black women, period. Let me echo, you still have privilege. You still get the privilege. You still will not be touched because of the color of your skin. Okay? Yeah. And another thing. There was a white girl that was socked in the face by a black man. I know that his ass is on the way to jail right now. I know he's going to the trenches because he's stupid. But the moral of the story is, if it was another black person that was being socked into the another black girl or trans girl that was being socked in the face by a black man, that shit would have never reached the internets. Period. There would have never been an uproar. There would have never been such backlash. There would have never been such attention. It would have never gotten so many likes. So let's get it one straight motherfucking real quick. Y'all don't care about women. You don't care about black women especially. And there is privilege regardless. The lighter your skin, the more privilege you get. Period, point blank. Stop acting crazy, y'all. This is real life. The thing that is happening is not fucking normal. And y'all need to shut the fuck up and protect minorities. Protect trans people. Protect black people. Protect black women. Protect black trans women. Because when we are protected, you guys are protected. The voice is not to the people. Unless we do what we're supposed to fucking do. Yeah, If you guys really want your voice to count, do what the fuck you need to do and protect those that need to be protected. Period. Oh, and I just recorded this in the bathroom. I'm not on the toilet or anything. I'm just like looking real cute. Like, but seriously, guys, from the bottom of my heart, please do very better because of this whole stupid ass problematic conversation and creating a problem out of nothing. I've lost all my sponsorship. I've lost all my accolades. I've literally missed out on going to Tokyo. I've missed out on going to Paris, and I'm not missing out on going to LA 2028. Definitely working in silence, but fuck y'all, because y'all really don't give a fuck about us. Because if you did, you would shut the fuck up and do what needs to be done, which is protect those that need to be protected, which is black transgender women, period. Especially the athletes, and I'm gonna say that real graceful. Especially the athletes. Thank you. And another thing, I'm not done. That whole standing up and peeing in the bathroom bullshit, that's a white person stuff because the first baseline of transition when you go to the doctor is that you have to social transition and you have to do basic things that biological cis women do, like sitting down peeing, wearing feminine clothing when you're out, like doing things to live in your femininity and your truth. And standing up and peeing is not one of them, sis. That is not something to be talking about or to be bragging about. Nobody does that. No trans woman does that. And if a doctor hear you say that, the doctor that grants you your surgeries is gonna get fired because what the hell? That's weird. That is so weird. That is outrageous to me that you would say something like that you would be so harmful to your own community, knowing that you are the one that's not gonna get the consequences is wild. Abego. I cannot fathom, and I'm not even African to blood clot. Me a Jamaican. I can't understand it. Me look under the blood clot. I'm looking everywhere in the closet, not there. Do better.